that size.
Fuck it, while I'm here, let's do the side shots.
What's the social?
I'm terrible for not doing the shots in order.
Just don't do that stage. Oh, mate, that's a good shot. Fuck. I can already hear Camille going, no shot, no shot. Don't jam it, don't you? There we go.
Now, send it off to Tim, see what the plan is.
Thoughts and opinions, Matt?
Nice. To be fair, like you were, when you were saying yesterday, you were like, oh yeah, a little bit spilled, a little bit dry. Like, to be fair, mate, you still look pretty full through the chest and stuff like that when you were saying you're flat, which is pretty cool to see.
I've definitely dried off.
Yeah,
This morning.
that's what I was gonna say. I didn't want to say it while you're doing your rounds, just to be, yeah, I can see. Especially like glutes and ham, like.
Yeah,
it's
I went for a piss in the night and I just kind of vaguely lifted up my shirt and I was like, yeah, we're drying off. I have to go get tan at 8 and then I have to be receptioned at 9, but the show doesn't start until 10:30. Tim said I have to have a black coffee and take 4 caps of Peak Max. So,
Sick.
I'm gonna have a large Domino's pizza.
Same thing, right?
Do we have coffee?
Yeah, Luke must have brought some, right?
If not, I can go grab one from somewhere, but...
It won't be open yet.
Nah, I'll make him open, it's fine. It's like, come on, don't you know it's Jack's show, bro?
I assume black coffee over a Monster because it's probably going to sit a little bit nicer because it's not got any sweetener in.
Oh my god.
And especially if the plan is... so Tim said today to bring 150 grams of chicken, whey, cream of rice, dark chocolate, berries. And so if I'm going to be peaking off of whey and cream of rice, there's going to be a lot of sweetener in there already. And normally that's fine. And from a health perspective, it's absolutely fine. But from a digestion perspective, when I've been eating, you know, basically chicken, lettuce and salt for months, my little boy tummy can only do so much. It's going to be very, very picky and very, very unhappy with me. So.
Is this to do with the fluid as well? So you'll probably have lower amounts of fluid in there.
Yeah, I imagine so. I don't know. We question not the actions of Timothy. We've got cream of brick, basically. 85 grams of core with 100 grams of water. 20 grams of whey, and I can't remember, a gram of salt, 100 gram of berries, and 20 gram of dark chocolate, and then pretty much the same again, but just with 10 grams of dark chocolate.
Well, I mean, that's fair. Fair, though, like, that's the place where you want to document it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but...
Jesus fucking wept. This final 20 mils is going to make all the difference. It's going to go from looking like a planet and the moon and rocks to smooth and creamy. It's not. Me asking Tim for more water. Well, in the meantime, let's make our way paste. This is a video that I kind of recorded before, but I didn't end up releasing it because for one I was on my arse, and for two I was like, we'll do it when Finn Films is here. Finn, tag yourself on screen. With prep, I think a lot of the difficulty that people encounter is they don't listen to themselves. And so the way that kind of I've approached prep has been very personal to me, and listening to kind of my body and my brain and what works nicely. So say for example, right, when I was digging, I'd wake up and I'd have 6k steps to do. I didn't exactly want to do it. So we're going to do it, right? But then the question becomes, okay, so how can I make this as nice as possible? And the way that I would approach that 6k steps would be entirely different based on the day. The box that I have to tick is 6k steps. It doesn't have to be done a certain way. So sometimes I would jump on my little walk pad at home and I would reply to clients, and I would do that for an hour straight, and that would be fine. Other times I would get like half an hour done on the walk pad, and then I would be like, Jesus Christ, I hate this is horrible. And then I would instead do a short little walk outside just to finish it off. And then sometimes I would decide to entirely walk outside. Even the things I was doing during that walk would differ. Sometimes I would watch TV, sometimes I was listen to a podcast, other times I would be replying to clients. Some days I felt quite social. I'd give like my mum a call, give clients a little chat. If I had any like clients that I've had for a while, who I know, you know, maybe they've got like, say I'm walking around and Aaron's like, I've got a question about a client, I might be like, yo mate, just pop us a call. And then other days I would not be social at all, and I'd be absolutely dragging, and I'd be listening to some nasty drum and bass to try and get myself through the walk. So again, when it comes to small little things in prep, just listen to your own head and do what makes the most sense. For me, with food, I kept it incredibly boring because food got so low that there wasn't really much fun I could have with it anyway. And so I found it was pointless to try and make meals fun. And if I didn't make them fun, then in the nicest way, there wasn't anything to look forward to. And that made just kind of doing prep a lot easier. And instead, to make sure I kind of got my dopamine fix, I'd have other things to look forward to. So I built myself a new gaming PC in prep. That was probably a little bit of a prep purchase, but I got back into gaming, I got back into computers, got back into faffing around with that stuff. And so I wouldn't be sat there thinking like, oh my God, I can't wait for meal 5. I'd be sat there thinking about like, oh, I can't wait to play Bloodborne on PC with an emulator. For legal reasons, I don't emulate games. But small little things like that, or going to the movies, or watching and playing a new game. I got Lego Skywalker Saga, and that game slaps. Me and my housemate are playing that, and it was a lot of fun. But the point is, having stuff to look forward to outside of food, and for me, keeping food as boring as possible made things way, way, way easier. Because, again, if you're having that meal, you're going to fly through it, and if it's a boring meal, you kind of don't miss it. It's just, eat the meal, meal's over, cool, crack on. So prep is entirely what you make of it, and it's as easy as you make it. So listen to your brain. Don't force yourself to do things a certain way if you know that you hate it. If you hate doing cardio first thing in the morning, don't flipping do it then. If you hate doing cardio post-workout, don't do it then. At one point, my cardio was post-workout before it got moved to the morning, and I found that spending so much time in the gym really affected my training performance. So that's when I moved it to the morning and to a different gym, because otherwise if I rocked up to the gym, I'd do steps, I'd train, I'd do cardio, I'd do steps again, I'd come back, and it's just, I was spending way too much time in the gym and it was affecting my performance because I was getting sick of being in there. So again, listen to your noggin. This is going to be the most bittersweet thing. It's going to be fresh raspberries, lovely bit of whey paste, bit of dark chocolate, and then fucking sand.
I give all my clients 10 grams of fat and wonder why they're miserable.
So yeah, this is 85 grams of cream of rice with 100 ml of water, and it is pretty much dust. But it's what Tim wants, and what Tim wants I do. If Tim said jump off a bridge, I probably would do it. If you want actual cream of rice that tastes good, first of all, mix it properly, but go to Conti Sports. Unfortunately for them, I'm not making this look good because I'm not mixing it with anywhere near enough water, but when you do mix it with enough water, it's nice. But that whey paste I'm looking forward to. It's cookies and cream. It's good. They just brought out cookies and cream, cream of rice, and it absolutely slaps. Highly recommend.
What code was it?
Code Jizzle10, bro.
I was actually trying to get you to say
Code Archer10. But yeah, they got some good stuff. I'm trying to think. They did some new cream of rice flavors. The main one I've fixated on has been cookies and cream, because it's actually like, you know, when people are like, oh, it's Oreo flavor. It's not. It actually is Oreo flavor. It slaps. There's some other new flavors too to check out. Current plan of action is leave soon, get tanned, and then Tim wants some shots of me. And then I got to eat at 9. And then the plan is some orals, some pump product, finish off the rest of my fluid, and then I'll probably just sporadically send some shots to Timothy. And then I still want to do a little bit of like, I've not I've not hugely been like that focused on my routine. It's kind of a little bit bullshitted together, kind of a little bit like just have a laugh. And kind of like, it's not set in stone. It's basically got like a rough flow to it. So I might just give that a quick little run through. I think that's kind of what I think that's what's on my mind the most, is the routine. I just don't want to like kind of awkwardly hesitate of being like, oh, here's I try. Oh no, I'm doing most muscular. But yeah, once that's it, that'll be good. And I'm looking forward to seeing some stage shots. And yeah, we'll take things from there. Matt's currently got a photo shoot offer going on that will still be up at the time of posting. So do you want to give him a little rundown of...
I will. Oh God, I was not prepared for this.
Sure, I'm putting you on the spot.
It's alright, so it's 16 weeks. It's 16 weeks for the price of 10.5 if you want to be specific. But basically, we're going to get you pretty fucking peeled. You know, probably best condition you'll get in a while. That's not only going to make you look good for some of the photos you get, which is kind of the obvious thing about a photo shoot, but it'll also set you up for a pretty good improvement phase if you're looking to grow some muscle and be in a good start point, identify some weaknesses, and then go from there. So really, it's a win all around, right? And you get some cookies from me post shoot, so I mean, lovely stuff. Sorry, Jack. Or I'll just meet you with some lumpy cream of rice. But yeah, that's basically it. It'll be at Intent Gym. As of right now, I've got a date, but I'm not going to say it until, obviously, but it'll be 16 weeks after the intake. So yeah, it'll be on my Instagram if anyone's looking for it, but just message me and we'll get a little call booked and we can have a chat about it. Worst you get is some free advice, so let's do it.
Based on how this goes and how much workload it is for Matt, because interest at the minute is absolutely buzzing. We don't know what we're going to cap numbers at, and we don't know if we're going to be able to do one again, because obviously it's a steep discount. So if you are interested, do drop him a message, because it might be now or never. It probably will be now or never. So make it now, not never.
Done.
Right. Yeah. We're off to get the final coat of tan. So let's go do that. It's going to be interesting being the 7th class on, because I feel like that's going to be a bit nerve-wracking. I've not got that advantage of juniors going on early, so yeah, that's going to be exciting. Just going to put my headphones in, listen to some chill music, zone out a little bit, keep my notifications on for Timmy boy. I found the song, and we've got it on camera.
Got to do a round of posing.
Was it more pops up?
So, I'm due to eat because it's 9. So I'm going to crack on with that, get that chow down, and then we'll head off to register before 9:30. We're fully tanned up. And then the show starts at 10:30, and I'm the 7th class, like I said, so I'm not quite sure what happens once I'm registered, if I can just kind of like fuck about or if I have to hang backstage. We'll find out together.
Yes, sir.
Cream of brick. The sandy concoction. No matter how good the cream of rice is, if you don't mix it with enough water, it tastes really artificial because it's just too concentrated. Like it's not how it's meant to be had. Right, we're on our way to the venue, the Brummy Town Hall. We're locked, we're loaded, we're 2 mils deep. Need to get that fluid in me, need to get my trunks on. So currently, I'm commando. Because I don't want to smudge my tan. But, as a wise man once said, you can't be commando forever. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I think my headspace at the minute, to kind of give you guys an insight into that, it's kind of a weird one. It doesn't feel like I'm sort of taking things very one at a time. Right now it's like, okay, get to the venue. It kind of hasn't clicked that I'm going to be stepping on stage. It's just sort of I feel very tick boxy. You know, I sent my shots over to Tim and he was like, you happy with the look? And I'm like, I haven't really thought about it. Like, I'm just kind of like, okay, well now I pose, now I send shots to you, and then I got to eat. But yeah, it's sort of like, in a way, things are going a million miles an hour. But overall, I feel good. I'm thinking about what I've got to do on stage. I've got a physique that very much lends itself to kind of being a bit more crunched and contracted and dense, rather than kind of being a big width guy. So I'm thinking about, okay, in those crunch contracted shots, that's stacked midsection shots, you know, hard on the quad, in those shots hard on the glutes, I've got to make sure that I'm really holding those. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. So the next time I catch you guys, we will be at the venue, Brummy Town Hall. Yo! I'm actually not stressed. You're not stressed? Nah, bro. Just keep it that way. I'm chilling.
What's happening, guys? We're outside PCA First Timers Free, waiting for Jack. He's just doing his little registration. No idea what registration entails. Never done it in my life. He's definitely not stressed at all right now. Definitely wasn't registering like 30 minutes late, but it's alright. He's all tanned. His hands are all chocolatey, and I think he's ready. But I don't know the procedures. I'm just here to support the boy, see him in some red thongs on stage, and hopefully come out with the sword. But who knows? Apparently there's some 280-pound freak, and yeah, that's a little bit of competition right there, to say the least. So good luck to Mr. Archer, and we'll see you inside.
Fuck off!
So we're at the back. We've got the back row seats, but we're going to be the loudest in the crowd when Jack comes on. We've got nearly all the boys here. Just Luke and Bailey outside. Oh, speak of the Devils, they're right here. So yeah, it's go time. Jack, it's supposed to start 1 minute ago, but they always run over these shows. So we expect to see Jack on in about maybe an hour or so. But we said we'll keep him in the. You reckon? Yeah, we'll keep him in the loop anyway, and yeah, obviously you'll see the clips of the big man on stage.
ready, set, Jack. Audience members, a round of applause.
He was smiling on stage, which is the
Yeah.
what I want
He looked like
to
he was
do.
enjoying himself, so that's the main thing.
Genuinely the
He
first
smashed
time.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he smashed
so
it,
proud of
you
him.
know.
Literally, as soon as I got off, I was like, how old are you guys? They were like 30, 33, and I was like, can't. Youngest in the lineup.
Yeah, stepping into bodybuilding, you know.
Yeah.
You did wicked, bro. You should be so proud.
I appreciate the invites, but I'm not going again.
You should be so proud. So proud of you.
I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. I did
It's the most stacked lineup now.
Was the stumble in my routine clear?
No.
The stumble. I
Alright,
didn't even
fine.
clock you stumble.
Cool. You all good.
We saw in the pose down when the guy like barged you. Like,
Yeah, green guy, and you went in front of him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, you show him.
you should have bodied him.
Orals were
You've
kicking
been a
in.
dickhead with everyone here. I don't know. I don't think he thought the pose down was judged. I don't know.
Yeah, that
Bro,
makes
you did
sense.
so well.
Mate, I am pleased.
Fucking proud of you. You should be very proud.
Oh,
Enjoy it as well.
yeah, mate, that was fucking wicked. I'm glad I went first.
You could see it,
as
which
well.
was good. That was the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing for you. You're wicked.
Cheers, man. Yeah.
Should we get a picture?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Strip it off.
Yeah, go on, K-Dog. Beautiful.
You're a legend. What are you going for now?
Coffee. Roast double camera.
Big old Archer Academy.
Mate, honestly, I thought I was like, I'm ready for 6th, and I was like, I'm ready for 5th, or 4th in the way.
Yeah,
Fourth,
mate.
I can't lie, the lineup. Fourth was so valid.
Mate,
And if you were
I'm
close
so
to a crowd
Jake
as
had you
well.
fourth.
You just missed out on that.
I'm so calm with 4th, and then I was like, and then I asked everyone's ages, and I was like, I'm so calm.
Yeah, when you hit that, I was real gas.
To be fair, I did hear that one.
You got your scraps out as well.
You actually did. They were
Yeah,
coming
it
out.
looked- it proper
Yeah,
came out,
full
bro.
relaxed,
Bro,
they
you
came
should have
out.
seen me. Like, everyone was pumping up, and I was just like,
Flying away.
mate, everyone started pumping up so early, and I was like, silly boys. I was lying down. I was going between lying down and like pumping my scaps.
Right, what do you want to do now? I was gonna watch Physique, but
I want to get a coffee and chat with
Blank Street or
everyone.
Starbucks or Costa? Cheers, thank you.
What are you grabbing, Jack?
Black Americano, G.
Locked in.
What's that? Oh, I didn't win. I came 4th, but I got a medal regardless.
What's that?
It's for bodybuilding.
Oh, you
First time I
bodybuilders?
Yeah.
I'm a pro boxer. I'm fighting 2 weeks, yeah. So well done.
Good luck. Can I get a Black Americano, please? Cheers.
What did you get that for? Like, so did you come? When did you come?
Takeaway, please. I came 4th. I was the youngest in my class, so I'm pretty pleased.
What are you munching? Just chicken?
Yeah. It's just. I don't have any salt. Do you have any salt?
You got some in your bag.
Wonderful.
Send this to Nat. Nat's gonna be jealous that he didn't get this post show.
Should I do like, you know when people eat a donut and they're like, oh my god.
All that hard work was worth it.
Bro, this is why we do what we do. This does actually taste phenomenal. All right. Aaron, come on, get in here. You're last man standing. And Finn, obviously.
Yeah, we need to perch a cam up somewhere there.
One other shout out to Finn. Finn, put your Instagram on the screen. Shout out to Finn. Thank you so much for filming this and editing this. Whenever you see videos from us, it's either from Ollie or from Finn, and he always does an absolutely fucking amazing job. So if you are looking to get into content creation and you don't want to have to pull a phone around or an Osmo around and just have someone who's really fucking good at their job crack on with it for you, shout out to Finn. And he's not paying me to say that, and I don't get commission, so he's awkwardly stood there behind the camera smirking, bless him. Right, so pleased with the result. 4th place out of 6th. The guy who won, fair fucking play.
Yeah, he doesn't count though. He doesn't count.
Yeah, in the least like butthurt way possible, because I'm not actually butthurt about it. I feel like mentally I got third because that guy was in a different stratosphere.
Yeah.
But yeah, like seriously, especially as like youngest in the lineup, super happy. I thought I was just going to come dead last. The look seems sick. I'm looking forward to getting professional shots in. And yeah, all in all, I'm excited to go away and improve. The plan for me is eggs, bacon and sourdough, and then a homemade burger. And then tomorrow I'm going to run my high day, rest day calories, and then Tim's going to get back to me of what we're going to do. I imagine probably some kind of health phase is going to be needed, some kind of like little reversal. But yeah, mate, anything you want to say, Aaron?
Nah.
Just kind of dragged you into this just to then waffle.
Obviously
the camera.
proud of the coach. He's shown us from the front how it's meant to be done. Yeah, there's not really much more to say. Like you led by example and done us everyone proud. Everyone in the academy, all your clients. Like, yeah, it was a pleasure to be part of the process, and especially obviously nearly lose my voice, like screaming up there. But yeah, honestly, so good.
Mate, thank you. Just to kind of wrap things up, the next video that you'll probably see will be in, I think it's like June, July, the meetup?
Yeah, like July 11th.
July 11th, yeah, I think that's about right. So we've got the meetup with everyone. We've got Aaron, who will be closer to show. Neo and Camille will be closer to show. And then we've also got all their show days coming up, which there's a good fair few of them. If you want to work with me, the link is down below. If you want to work with Camille or Matt, it's the same link. It just asks you who you want to work with. I deal with people who are fairly serious about their physique progression, like Aaron here. If you're a bit more kind of like casual lifestyle, you just kind of want to generically diet and kind of get in better shape, head on over to Matt. And then if you're injured or you don't have as much available cash, then Camille also offers coaching or injury rehab. If you're after some of the best tasting ways of all time, Aaron here has a code with Perform.
Yep, link in description, or Aaron25 at the Perform website. That's just for the whey though. I recommend that whey. Then you got Archer 10, Raw Conti.
Yeah, anything on the Conti website, you can use code Archer10 to save you some cash, and obviously it supports me. If you're using Perform Whey, first of all, most of the industry is, so give it a go if you haven't already. I even though I'm sponsored by Conti and they know, I still use some Perform Wheys because come on, they're fantastic.
It's got to be done.
But yeah, go and use Aaron25. It supports the boy here.
Much love.
And I think that's everything. We've got some merchandise and stuff going on at the minute. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to say. If you're interested in education, we have an education platform that's £15 per month. That's 15, and the link for that will be down below as well. And we have weekly live calls on that as well. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Aaron's also a coach. If you're interested in working with Aaron, head on over to his Instagram. That will be popping up on the screen here, right here. And then my Instagram will pop up right here on my Aberystwyth University hoodie. And that's covered in tan. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. Enough promotion. See you in the next video.
Peace out.